Namaste. Myself Dr. Deepthi Bisht, Professor Kaichigeza Department in Faculty of Ayurveda Sciences, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University. Today's topic is diagnosis and management of hepatitis. तो इस आशीर्वाद के साथ कि हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया, let's start the session. The diagnosis can be made through following points. First of all, signs and symptoms and the medical history of the patient. The second diagnostic tool is through blood test, in which we do the liver enzymes test, which we call LFT. The another is serology for autoantibodies, nucleic acid testing for virus, DNA, RNA. Complete blood count is also necessary, and blood chemistry is done for urea, creatinine, and electrolyte levels. The next tool is imaging technique, in which we do the sonography, CT, MRI. This is done for the visualization of liver tissues, vessels, tumors, etc. The last one is liver biopsy, which is done for definitive diagnostic test for the assessment of inflammation and fibrosis. Now, first of all, diagnosing the viral hepatitis. Primarily, it is done through the blood test for viral antigens, antiviral antibodies, or viral DNA or RNA. In acute stages, immunoglobulin M antibodies are seen, whereas in chronic stages and after the recovery phase, immunoglobulin G antibodies are usually found. In hepatitis A, anti-hepatitis A IgG in the blood indicates the past infection. In hepatitis B, usually two tests are done. First of it is HBsAg, which all of you have here. This is hepatitis surface antigen test. It is done for the diagnosis of acute hepatitis B. And the second test is antibody hepatitis B core antigen, anti-HBsAg, and it is usually done after the positive HBsAg test. In hepatitis C, the first test which is done is anti-hepatitis C virus antibody test, and after its confirmation, HCV RNA test is done, is hepatitis C virus RNA done, and it indicates the chronic disease. So these are the diagnostic tools for viral hepatitis. Now, diagnosing alcoholic or non-alcoholic hepatitis. First, most history of alcohol abuse is seen, then alcoholic steatohepatitis or ASH is done by the liver enzyme test, in which AST is greater than ALT, alanine transminase, and AST is aspartate transminase. Here the AST and ALT ratio should be greater than 2:1. In case of non-alcoholic steatohepatitis or NASH, ALT should be greater than AST, and here ALT ratio AST should be greater than 1.5:1. The another diagnostic tool is liver biopsy, which shows identical findings in both alcoholic and non-alcoholic hepatitis. There is basically polymorphonuclear infiltration. There may be hepatocyte necrosis and apoptosis. Melody bodies can be found, and fibrosis around veins and sinuses may be seen. Now, towards the management portion, first of all is prevention. Hepatitis A is transmitted primarily through oral fecal route. So good hygiene, clean water, clean surroundings, basically the sewage handling is very much useful. If we talk about hepatitis A vaccine, it is given before the age of 1 year or after 1 year of age in 2 doses at the difference of 6 to 18 months. In case of hepatitis B, since hepatitis B and C are transmitted through blood and multiple body fluids, So screening blood prior to transfusion should be done. Safe needles, safe sex should be practiced. Hepatitis B vaccine is available. First dose is given just after the birth. Additional 2 doses are given before 18 months of age. In combination of hepatitis A and hepatitis B, vaccines are also available. If we talk about hepatitis C, no vaccine is available. Preventive measures like hepatitis B should be done. As we know, this is transmitted through blood and multiple body fluids. Hepatitis D, it requires that a person first to be infected with hepatitis B. Hepatitis E, here the prevention similar to hepatitis A should be done, that is good hygiene, clean water, again because it is transmitted through oral fecal route. Now alcoholic hepatitis, there is no treatment for the advanced stages in alcoholic or non-alcoholic hepatitis. The only stage where it is reversible is steatosis stage, where the complete abstinence from alcohol should be done. Now treatment. If a person gets affected with this hepatitis, the first important step is the supportive treatment. Here, the proper rest and high calorie diet should be given to patients. Antiviral drugs are available, which are anticavir, tenofovir, telbivudine, and lamivudine, which are given under the medical supervision. In case of alcoholic hepatitis, complete abstinence from alcohol is very necessary. Then psychotherapy for relieving mental stress should be done. Nutritional status of the patient should be watched very carefully. There should be treatment of ascites if it happens. Then there should be treatment of hepatic encephalopathy and other infections if are present, as these suprahepatic infections are very common in advanced stages of hepatitis. Then the certain drugs are also used like corticosteroids, pentoxifylline, and acetylcysteine. But there are certain contraindications of steroids, like in cases of gastrointestinal bleeding, infections, kidney failure, pancreatitis, we can't give corticosteroids. So basically, all the advanced stages of hepatitis which lead to liver cirrhosis and to liver carcinoma, it becomes very difficult to treat the patient. Here, thank you all. We complete the topic hepatitis. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session, and if you have any query, then please mention in the comment box. I will try to resolve it. This session powered by digital version 2.0 JVW. Thank you all. Have a great day.